Hey, yo, what's poppin', YouTube? Today I'm gonna be telling y'all about the story of my first mushroom trip. Magic mushrooms, I should say. And the main characters are me, person M, friend M, and friend T. So, we were just chilling one day. It was a summer evening. I think we was just drinking a little bit, not crazy, just token. Then, somehow, my best friend, homie T, he came across some blue cat mushrooms, and none of us knew what to expect, obviously. You'll find out in a little bit what I mean, but so we're all like, hey, I just stay back, homie T and homie M, they go get the mushrooms. You know me, I'm chilling, I'm sipping. Mind you, me and homie T are both on juvenile probation at the time. And we was both about 17 years old, probably transitioning into 18 years old that summer. Shit went out. So yeah, we were both on probation, me and homie T. So we wasn't even supposed to be smoking, we wasn't even supposed to be drinking, we wasn't even supposed to be around each other for that matter. But hey, we was some reckless young bucks and really didn't care. So they come back with the mushrooms. I'm like, hey, what's good? And we all think it's a good idea to eat about 3.5 grams to 4 grams each. So that's a cut of grams each, because we had no idea about none of this. So yeah. They get back with them. They're like, hey, let's go. They're all being skeptical about it. Homie M and homie T's like, oh, how should we do this? Should we just eat them straight? They're nasty. Should we just put them on some food? I'm like, as they're talking, I'm stuffing in my mouth. I ain't even waiting. A mistake. I ain't even waiting for real. And then they just follow my lead. I don't even care. I ain't thinking about the consequences or nothing. I just do it. Me being a dumb teenager. Boy, was I stupid. Alright, so, yeah. We all ate the whole 3.5 to 4 grams each, just straight. Took them down like champs. You know what I mean? And boy, it hit me like a freaking roller coaster. I don't even know how to explain it. Cause I was just sitting there chilling, waiting to see, like, ooh, let's see how crazy this trip's gonna be. You know what I mean? Cause I already kind of knew what to expect due to my past LSD experiences. that I'm gonna tell you in the future, but really I didn't know what to expect. I thought I knew what to expect. Boy, was I wrong. So not even 5 to 10 minutes go by. Everything's already changing. My vibes, the colors, how I'm just feeling, everything already changing. In 5 to 10 minutes, like, there wasn't no, oh, my tummy was rumbling, I'm having to come up like LSD. No, this shit was just like, it wasn't no, boom, 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 boom. No, it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, by the minute. So I go outside to see what's up. It's a sunny evening. It's looking, mind you, it's like a brick porch. That shit's in my face. Like, I'm like, ooh, damn, that's crazy, dog. I don't know what to expect. I'm looking at everything, looking all around. I'm like, damn, yo, this stuff is crazy. So yeah, it starts kicking me real hard. I'm like, boy, I gotta take a piss, but someone's in the bathroom, so I can't go inside to take a piss, so I gotta go in the backyard and take a piss. And that's a whole adventure in itself. It's looking all crazy, the grass is growing, the leaves on the trees growing, everything's all wavy, it's all, and mid-piss I hear, ha ha ha, ha ha. A little girl laugh, yo, no lie. Like, what? I was hearing a little girl spirit or something. That tripped me out. I had to hurry up and get back in the front. Homie T, he had to do the same thing. He said he heard the same thing. So that's pretty crazy. And as the time keeps going, my visual are just getting more distorted. Smells are crazy. My hearing is crazy. I don't know if I'm hearing what I'm seeing, or seeing what I'm smelling, or smelling what I'm coloring, or just anything. But yeah. But I say about 30 minutes into 45 minutes into the trip, this is when things get a little bit creepy. You know what I mean? Down on Creepy Street. So we're all like, yo, how long have we been tripping for? And we're like, we look at the clock, it's literally only been like 45 minutes. And mind you, on LSD, I'm not used to that because that's how long it takes for the come up. But 45 minutes on about 4 grams of shrooms, I felt like I was already in the midst of another wonderland in about 25 to 30 minutes. So 45 minutes, I felt like I was ready to peak at about the hour to an hour 30 mark. That's how quick it was. But it hit me like a fucking train, and that shit was hard. It hit me so hard. So, yeah, as we're all saying that, I'm like, yo, y'all's voice sound really deep right now, like you're a monster or something. And we're all worried about because the time's getting slow. So we all looking at each other, but one homie's M's like, oh, bro, I don't know, bro. He's like, I don't know what to do, bro. He's like, call the ambulance. He's like, I might have to go to the hospital, bro. Because he, like, starts having a bad trip, I guess. And then, yeah. So when that's happening, I'm, like, sitting there on the couch. Pretty much my whole trip, I'm saying, I'm just chilling on the couch, you know what I'm talking, like, just being dumb like that, so I can tell myself that I was in this world, but, like, I don't know. I don't think that really worked. So, yeah, that starts happening, so he starts getting all paranoid, but blah, the nighttime starts setting in, starts getting all creepy. So, yeah, he starts going to the hospital. So, he goes to the hospital, and, Yeah, so me and my other homies, me and my other homie T, we're pretty much there by ourselves with homie M Shorty. And yeah, she just chilling in the room, and we're just out in the room tripping balls by herself. We're like, yo, I just kept saying stuff. He was like, bro, just go to sleep, bro. I'm like, bro, I can't, bro. I mean, that's not what he wanted to hear, I'm sure, you know what I mean? But I really couldn't. So yeah, it just the visuals were getting so much more intense. Like, all I can really think of remembering from the visual aspect of the trip is like a couple trips that I had during this trip. Like a couple things I seen was like it's like I had glass vision and say, you know what a spider web looks like? Say everything just looks like a spider web. Like it's just covered by a spider web, but it's like not white like a spider web. It's just like clear. It's all like in particles and broken up in different pieces and odd shapes, whatever you want to call it. And that's pretty much all I was all seeing. And then I was on watching TV, and I swear this was like the TV wasn't even on. Like the power was off on the TV. It was just a black screen, but I like it literally looked like I was watching TV. Like I seen someone on a surgical bed being operated on, like some hospital type shit, looking all trippy type shit. And I seen like some letters come up, and the letters looked like I don't even remember what it said, but it was like so like hairy and furry, and they just looked like say a dog, like a dog has all that fur and it just got that pouch like the one of them furry ass dogs. That's what it looked like, and I see a head, but it's like not connected to that. You know how it just got like that thing hanging out the neck, and then it's like has some big ass eyeballs, and it was just like its head was just spinning around like doing some weird shit, and then like I was seeing all like these images of like cookies and like ice cream and all this like I was on a like I had an image that I was on like like the ocean on a boat like but I really wasn't, and like I I'm not for certain if I experienced an ego death, but I really think I kind of experienced an ego death. Maybe not a full ego death, but like halfway to three-fourths way there, cause like I felt like what we see now in this world now, this was no longer like this didn't exist at that time. I was in another dimension. Like words can't explain half of this stuff. I'm just trying to piece it together as best as I can. But that's the craziest trip I ever had, still to this day. On my adventuring of the psychedelic world and the opportunities that it opens up for our eyes to see that the regular humanity can't see. That's why this stuff is illegal, because they don't want us to see the truth. And if you don't know that, then obviously you ain't very smart, and you should wake up and open your third eye and yeah, use your mind more. Cause all this is bullshit. It don't matter right now. We think it matters, but it don't. You gotta see between the lines and past this layer. This is just one layer. There's layers on layers on layers on layers on layers. And I think around that time I was probably in about the third layer. I think if I would have reached the like the fourth or fifth layer, then I would have probably went to heaven or something. I don't know. I was gone. I had a really crazy experience. The thing is both of my friends, they were like kind of freaking out. Like, I'm not saying I had the most jolly experience ever, and like I was like I can handle it the best, but like I took it pretty well. I never like got up and started freaking out or nothing. I just stayed right on the couch. But while all this was happening, and I was seeing all this crazy stuff, and stuff that I could think was real, and I wasn't even on this planet anymore. My friend was still at the hospital. He was having his own, like, I can't explain all their trips and how they felt. I could just tell you what they was doing while it was going on. He was at the hospital. My other friend, homie, I was at the hospital. My homie T, he was at the house with me in the bathroom throwing up. So I had to go pee so bad, but he was in the bathroom. I did not feel like getting up, cause I couldn't even see where I was going. Like, say I tried to walk, like it wasn't no. Ooh, I could see the ground. It was a freaking. I'm walking on some freaking blob or something. I don't know. I can't explain it. I wish I could, but yeah. So you know what's messed up? I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna hold on anymore. That's the worst mistake you can do in a trip. Do not hold on. I know it's hard to tell yourself that. I mean, I know it's easy to tell yourself that and hard to actually do, but you gotta do it. If not, you will have a nightmare experience, and that's why I decided to let go, because I was having a little difficulties trying to deal with what I was experiencing, seeing, but then I just realized it's time to let go. And as I let go and I let the stream go, you know what else goes? My piss. I pissed my pants, yo. Uh, yes. It's embarrassing to say, but yeah, I pissed my pants because I was stuck on the couch, glued to the world, and yeah, I was no longer one conscious. I was the conscience. I was every conscience. And piss wasn't piss. It was just a waterfall. It was just water. So, no, I did not give a shit at all. And towards the end of the trip, all I kept telling myself was, you are the shit. You are better than the trip. This trip can't stop you. This, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, all that happens. I'm pretty much, mind you, this trip was only about 5 or 6 hours, but it seemed to last about 10 to 12 hours. So yeah, just imagine that. My friend, he gets done puking, he gets a shower, he's coming down, he's okay. I piss my pants. After he gets a shower, I get a shower, we're both coming down, we're all good. My friends, he's in the hospital, he's coming down too. They gave us something to help him out too. We're all still like tripping, but just a chill trip. We're coming down, and then yeah, say about 3, 4 in the morning, we finally all go to sleep. And I had work the next morning, I think, or jobs or something. But yeah, just to say the least, don't be idiots like we was. Use your brain, do your research, and look up the right dose. But the right trip can be profound and open up your eyes to new things. And yeah, that's all I really got for you guys today. Other than that, I do not glorify the use of drugs at all. It's simply just an experience that I had. I did not take no drugs. I haven't taken no drugs. So, yeah. And if you're under 18, please exit the video. And if you haven't yet, please like and subscribe. Thank you. I love you all. Peace, love, and harmony.